Okay, folks, let's see what we can do with this piece. We'll see if we can make this one come up a treat. Yeah, I'm a bit annoyed at my last demo. The last demo I did, folks, was with this hubcap, and for some reason, I should have gone with the first version, I feel, and I went with another version, and I'm not happy with it, folks. I don't know why I do these silly errors in judgment, folks. Why do I do it, folks? I really get annoyed at myself. Maybe I'm being critical. I guess the version I decided on was not so bad after all, but I really feel it wasn't as good. And I'm an artist, folks, and being an artist can sometimes be very painful. It can be very painful, folks, trying to trip the light fantastic as hard as you can and pushing it out and trying different versions of something, and then for some reason settling on something that your gut feeling was telling you was not quite what you wanted, and you felt that the first version was the best. And I'm really angry at myself, folks. I really hate it when I do that, when I make something stupid. But I know I'm only human. I know I'm not perfect. I know all that, but I really am an artist, and being an artist, it's common practice to chew yourself up if you haven't created something that's quite as good and you're that close to doing it, folks. So, I do get frustrated sometimes when I do make silly decisions. I know I'm only human, folks, okay? I'm only human, right? But I still hate it. Nonetheless, this is what we're photocopying, folks. So I really hate it when I just come up and do something stupid like that. Really do. But I have to accept it because I'm only human. Some people make mistakes that are worse than mine, that involve life and death, and that must kill. To be someone who's made a mistake, like being a firefighter or an ambulance driver or a police person, to be a part of the emergency services that support our society, when we do something wrong, and it must kill to be one of those people working in the emergency services, and then you have to make, in all three of the services that we have, you have to make strict, these people have to make strict, really fast decisions, really fast, swift decisions to save human lives. And imagine how that must feel for one of these emergency workers to fuck it up, to be human, to be fucking human and to fuck it up. That must really kill, and it could mean your job isn't on the line too. It's stressful, so I really must be horrible. So it's just brought me onto this now, folks. Really, what I just did with a hubcap is nothing. Really, what I did to my artwork, one demo, is nothing. I haven't killed anyone. I haven't accidentally fucked up something major like an emergency. So, I've got to consider myself fortunate that I don't work in one of those services and has to deal with the possibility that I could fuck it up any moment. And that's it, folks. That's come up looking really a treat. That's really come up nicely. So, yeah, it's like some people take that, who, indeed, the emergency services take a risk every day that they could fuck something up. Really, really, really fuck it up. And the thing is, they can't always be perfect either, but they're expected to be. People's lives are on the line, and that's really must be a difficult thing to wear. But, it comes with the territory, and yeah. I just managed to think of that, folks. So now I'm thinking I mustn't beat myself up over a piece of artwork that could have worked out but didn't. I've done some worse things in my life as well, like not being with my partner Luigi when I had the opportunity. I don't know if that's still, that's pretty bad. I think, I'm pretty sure, it's hard to say what's worse, an emergency service person fucking up a rescue or some other life-saving event, or me fucking up my relationship with not having a partner, my partner Luigi. I guess from my personal point of view, I feel more for myself, to be honest, folks. But at the same time, it must, maybe there's no comparison. You know, when an emergency worker fucks it up, that's bad. When I fuck it up, that's bad. You know, it depends on whatever, folks. You just can't compare it, folks. But I really feel sorry for these workers when they do get it wrong, when they do make a split-second reaction that didn't quite go off. That must really hurt. And the person that died, I feel sorry for them as well. That's kind of looking really quite interesting. I'm going to move it, just enlarge it less on the vertical. But yeah, I've made some stupid mistakes, worse ones than this. Not being with my partner Luigi. I really miss him and I really long to be with him, and I'm trying my hardest to get my work out here on the 6 o'clock news on Channel 9. Trying to get my work out there and trying to get recognised as an artist. But I guess I fucked my own life up, folks, and it's really hard to deal with that. But I'm not going to give up going on the 6 o'clock news on Channel 9. I really miss my friend Luigi so much that it really kills. I just wonder, I've got a feeling these froggies look better there. It's hard to decide. Again, I'm making myself decide something here, folks. Really difficult decision as an artist. Yeah, that looks really quite interesting. It does look a bit more green, as we're going to get it to look more green rather than the darker green. We're going to get a lighter green. Don't know if I like it, folks. I got a feeling these froggies look better on their own, but then we wouldn't have the word Freddo to identify it. I know lots of kids love Freddo frogs. In fact, when I was a kid, my parents used to give me Freddo frogs for lunch, and I used to associate the word lunch with Freddo frogs. Yum. I used to love Freddos, folks. They had a certain taste about them that other chocolate didn't. Freddos, they had a certain taste. Taste. This was back in the 1970s, folks, when I was a very little kid. I was born in 1973 on the 1st of January. I was born in a little island called Guam, and it's an American protectorate, which means that I've got American citizenship in addition to my Australian citizenship. And because I was born on US or foreign soil, I have to have a proof of citizenship paper to show that I'm an Australian citizen because my parents were both born on Australian soil, and that proves that I'm Australian, so I have to carry that thing with me, with my birth certificate. Yeah. I don't have to carry it everywhere, but I have it in my possession, stashed away, in case I need it, because you always need identity documents from time to time. Yeah. I had to have a proof of citizenship paper when I was applying for a Telstra service, like a telco, a certain telco called Telstra, and I remember having to get that certificate. So it's very necessary, and that's come up looking really quite nice. I think we can now call this demo quits.